Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a video on my paranormal experience. So let's get into it. Okay, where do I even start? Like, it was on a Saturday. I think it was like a week after my birthday, and I had spent the night at my friend's house, Emily, and she was gonna give me a ride home, and I lived in Salinas. So when we got there, like, there was a little surprise birthday party for me because I hadn't done anything for my birthday. I think I went to LA, or that was last year or something like that. I had done something, but it wasn't like anything big or anything. So there was like a little surprise birthday party, and my two cousins were there, Natalie and Monica, and her friend Jocelyn. And since like I was smaller, Jocelyn's always been around. Like, Monica and Jocelyn are like best friends. So, and she always said she could see ghosts, you know? Like, you know, I never believed that. Like, I was like always like, okay, yeah, sure. And then Emily was gonna spend the night at my house since it was a Saturday. So that night, like, you know, whatever, we had the little party. The day, like, you know, kind of went by, and then like towards the night, like, sorry, Jocelyn was like, oh, you guys should come over. So like we went over to her house, still in Salinas, and so it was Natalie, Monica, Emily, and me, and Jocelyn. And then we were at her house, and then like her room is like towards the end of the house, but like once you get out of her room, I think it's like a hallway, and then it's the living room, the dining area, the kitchen, and the door. And so we were like in her room, and her room has a door to the backyard. So we were like in her room, the backyard, like we were gonna do a bonfire, but like that didn't end up happening. Like, we were just like all over the place, and then Jocelyn was doing my makeup and Emily's makeup, I think. And then her dad was there with us too, and her dad was like getting drunk already. So he was like he was just saying hella funny jokes and stuff. And then like towards the end, like me, Emily, and Monica were gonna go back to my house because they were gonna spend the night there. And then like we were like, after we were in the room and stuff, we went to the living room. I think it was because we were hungry, so we were gonna get food, I think. So I was like laying down on the couch. Her dad was, because the living room's right here and the dining room's like right next to it, and there's like nothing like in between them. So I was laying down on the couch, like kind of like facing her dad that was on the table, and he was drinking a beer. And then the TV's like, okay, I'm here. I'm sorry, this is like really confusing. I'm here, here's her dad, and then the TV's like behind me if I'm facing this way, so it's like to this side. And then like all of a sudden, like, I'm gonna sound so crazy, but the can of the beer, it just like slid off the table. Like, I was kind of like spacing out, and like I just seen the beer can just go and oh my god, I flipped out. Like, it was so crazy. Like, I was like I didn't even know what to say. And then her dad was like, I don't know her dad's name, but Jocelyn's dad was all like, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh my god, did you see that? And I was like, yeah. And I didn't even know what to say, because like I couldn't believe my own eyes. Like, I couldn't believe that I seen that can fly off from the table. It just like flew off, and it was on the floor. And then after that, Jocelyn was like, do you guys want to see the ghost? And then I was like, yeah. And then me and Emily were just like, yeah, let's do it. And then Monica and Natalie, you know, we all just sat on the table. So we were on the dining room table, and it was, there's two walls, right? So here's the dining table, and here's Emily, me, Monica, and then it was her dad, Jocelyn, and Natalie. And then her uncle was there too, but he was standing up like by like her dad, so he wasn't sitting down. And like we were all holding hands, so you know, nothing, like no one moved something, no one's messing around with us. So we turned off all the lights, and we put a it was like I don't know if you've seen those things, but they're not candles, but it's something that like heats up a little like tray with candle wax in it. So we had that on, and it was like a white like kind of wax, and the light, it's not so bright, but you know, you can see a little bit. And then her kitchen's like that way, so I'm like facing her kitchen. And then, you know, whatever, we're just sitting there, and her dad could also see these ghosts, right? It's her and her dad that could see them. So we were just sitting there, and nothing happened for like a couple minutes, and then all of a sudden you hear like footsteps in the hallway, you know? And it was like the hallway's like right here. You just hear footsteps, and no one else is in the house. Literally no one. And then, you know, whatever, like we're like, okay, maybe it could be like, I don't know, maybe someone came in through the back door, you know, someone's here, whatever. Like, you know, we didn't exactly like believe it yet. And then a couple more minutes went by, and then like the table moves. This is a pretty big table. It's like one of those wooden tables, you know. I mean, you can't easily move it. Like the amount that I moved, like you can't easily move that, like, you know. And it moved like, cause me and Emily were like in a corner, so it's her then me right here, and it moved like towards her. And then we're like, what the hell? And then we're like, okay, maybe someone moved it. Maybe someone moved it. And then like it just kept moving. And then at this point, like the candle wax is like everywhere. And then Jocelyn's like, Dad, make it go away, make it go away. And she starts crying. So I know, like when she started crying, like I knew this was not a joke. I was like, oh my God. And her dad was like, Mika, I can't do that. And then he was like, guys, just stay calm, because like, you know, they don't like when someone's like freaking out. It makes them freak out, you know. He's like, these people are good, they're good. And I was like, okay. Okay. And then the table moved a couple more times, and we were all like holding hands. I remember like closing my eyes really hard and like looking down, like not looking but having my head down, because I was like so scared. Like I did not know what to do. And then the TV turned on, and we were like, what the hell? So her uncle went to go turn it off, and he came back. He left the control over there. There's only one control to that TV. And then the TV turned back on. And then, you know, like how let's see, like those screens, like the gray and black screens, and they're like you know. So that was on the TV, and it was like really weird. And then like it was really loud. And then he went back, he turned off the TV. I think that happened a total of like 3 times. And then like after that, her dad kept telling us to be calm, and he was like, we were all holding hands, and like it was weird. Like you like didn't know, at least I didn't know what to think about it, because I had never been in that type of situation. I had never had anything happen to me like that, you know. And then yeah, like at the end, we stayed there like a couple more minutes, and nothing happened. And then he turned on the light, you know. We all got up, and like we were all like speechless. Like Emily, like I could tell she was hella scared, but like she wasn't showing it. I was like hella shaking. I was like freaking out. And then like Monica didn't even know what to say. Like I know Monica, I think at the time she was living on the north part of Salinas. I think she was still living there. And I know they would hear like people walking in the hall, like little kids. But like I can tell like everyone was like scared. Like, you know, I mean, it was so weird. And like after that, like we went home, well, back to my house. And we all slept together. I remember all of us slept together in the living room on the floor. Like we were all like close together. We were not gonna leave each other. And like the next day, you know what, we didn't really like talk about it. I remember me and Emily told my mom, but that was like it. And like my mom didn't even believe it. Like, you know, she was like, oh really, mija? But like I swear to God, this actually happened. And like, you know, it's just crazy to this day. It's like crazy that this like even happened. Like I still can't like exactly believe it. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of it. So thank you guys for watching this like 10-minute video on my paranormal experience. I don't really know how to end my videos, but like, thank you. Go like, subscribe, you know, comment down below what you guys want to see. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.